What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man ChazzEllis once again. And a lot of y'all have been hitting me up with anxiety and fear over this coronavirus and what's going on right now. And a lot of y'all just have fear and anxiety in general. So I figured I would share a few of the things that I use to cope with situations like this, or bad things that happen, or national or international scares and things like that that go on. And it's been helping me, and it helps me maintain my mental health. So maybe it'll help you so that you can feel more comfortable, happier, and healthier going forward. Number one, control your input. A lot of times you just take a bunch of crap in that makes you feel worse from people who are not even reliable sources, who are not accountable for anything that they say. You want to make sure that you don't just take in a bunch of crap. You don't take in a bunch of bad information, false information, negative information. For me, I don't get on social media and seek out a bunch of crap about certain situations. Like the coronavirus, I'm not sitting over here looking up the coronavirus all day long, listening to different people talk about the coronavirus all day long, talk about, oh, this is going to happen. Oh, now the coronavirus is in the rain. And if you get any rain on you, then now you got the coronavirus. Baby's got the coronavirus now. Don't hug your baby. Don't hold your baby. Man, you better not change that diaper. It's people just say all kind of crazy stuff and have you scared, have you afraid you're going to get the coronavirus from watching TV. People will say anything because they don't have to be accountable for the things that they say. And inciting fear often just gets you more views. So you want to make sure that you don't let that stuff into your system, into your mind, and cause you to become panicked and fearful. Make sure you control your input. Don't get on social media and just look up everything. Don't listen to everybody. Even if you have to do what I do, which is unfollow people, block people, I'll do any of those things to make sure that whatever the situation might be, I'm not just taking in a bunch of negativity. Even before this coronavirus thing happened, I was always like that. I'm not going to take in a bunch of negativity. I don't want to be around a bunch of negative people. I don't want to let negative input inside my system and inside my spirit so that I take in a bunch of crap and now I feel bad and now I feel scared all the time. Because there's always money in fear. There's always more attention in fear. People don't really pay attention when you say, oh, well, we don't know, or this is going on, but we don't really have all the information yet. Wait a second and then we'll figure it out. People like to just jump out with the first thing they hear and be the first one to tell somebody something, even if it's wrong. Number two, seek the truth. So if you have to know about something, if you just feel like I need more information, I need to know how to protect myself, that's what makes me feel safe and comfortable, that's cool, but make sure you actually seek it from valuable sources who would actually know what's going on. Don't get your cousin Ray John to tell you how the coronavirus works when they have absolutely no medical background and they don't know what the heck they're talking about. Don't get your school nurse cousin who says they got all of the information and they're getting new stuff every day to try to tell you every single thing about the coronavirus or any other type of virus or serious disease. Go to an actual source. Like they have a CDC website. There are plenty of actual sources that you can go to without getting the information secondhand. I'm not saying school nurses may not have any information or may not know what's going on or whatever level, but they're getting the information secondhand just like you are. Get the information from the actual source so that you can know what's going on and you can get the information as it's being updated. Otherwise, what you're doing is you're just waiting on somebody else to tell you whatever they think and interpret the information for you. You don't want people doing that because they're going to interpret it through the lens that they see the world from. So whatever the CDC might have told them or whatever they might have read on the CDC website, they're going to take it, put it through the lens that they see the world from, and then they're going to give that information to you. So if they're a panicky type of person, or if they're a person who just has no panic, doesn't care about anything, then that's what you're going to get. So at least try to get the information from the source and don't take in, like I said before with the input, don't take in a whole bunch of information from a whole bunch of people, because 9 times out of 10, all you're going to do is scare yourself and feel even worse about the situation, and sometimes put yourself in worse danger because you're doing things that haven't been proven or things that are not necessarily tested or not necessarily right at all. Number 3, and this is one that you probably heard a million times, serenity. If you've ever heard the serenity prayer, it says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Now, if you really take all of that in, it really encompasses all the things I've been talking about just right now. And what I've been telling you is, yeah, some things you can change. You can do some things to be healthy. You can do some things that might protect you, that might make you feel better. But once you've done that, now you got to move on. If you wanted to buy a whole bunch of toilet paper because you felt that that make you feel a little bit more comfortable, that you'll be able to wipe your butt throughout this entire tragedy, cool, you bought your toilet paper. Now it's time to move on and just live your life. You did what you could do. If wearing gloves everywhere you go is what you're going to do, if you're going to wear a mask, you did that. Let's move on. Now you got to just live your life. You can't control anything else. If you're going to stay indoors for a while, okay, you're indoors now. You don't need to be worrying about all the stuff that's going on that you can't control. What you have to do is you have to say, what is it that I can control, that I'm comfortable with, that makes me feel good about what I did? And now that you've done all you can, just rest. There's another song that says, after you've done all you can, you just stand. After you've done all you can, after you've given your best, there's nothing else you can do. So now you just got to live your life and hope for the best. That's what you're doing every day anyway. But the thing that happens is when tragedies and stuff like this happen, or when scares come along, people feel like now they have to do more and do more and do more in order to feel better about the situation. They feel like they have to try to take control of a world that they can't control. And for some people, this becomes an issue in all of their life, whether it's with relationships, whether it's with friendships, whether it's with your work or whatever. If you can start feeling like you did your best, you did everything you could, and now it's time to move on, now it's time to accept whatever comes next, then you'll be a lot happier, you'll be a lot healthier, and you'll feel a lot less stress and anxiety when situations like this come along. This is something you can practice on your day-to-day life and also whenever major tragedies come along. All right, it's your man, ChazzEllis. Peace.